Ninja Rio, bringing you a whole new video on the YouTube channel today, huh? How you like that, huh? But you know what, all jokes aside, before I bring today's fishing video here on the channel, there are a few things that I would like to talk about. So you know what, I'm going to leave you all with a little timeline over here, okay? Because people are always like, yo, though, you talk too much, right? If you don't want to go through all the different topics over here, feel free to hit that timeline skip in the description of the video. It's going to bring you to the fishing video for today, okay? Although, if you don't listen to what I have to say, it may be a little bit confusing when you watch that footage, right? So anyways, let's get started with members only videos, okay? Tomorrow on the channel, Sunday, right? Orlando episode 5 is going to drop for the inner circle members, which are the folks that are pretty much paying, you know, that $2.99 here for that monthly membership on YouTube, okay? That video is going to have some species that didn't show up in the previous 4 episodes in Orlando. It is going to be a banger, okay? There's going to be plenty of microfishing, and that is my way of saying thank you for supporting this channel, right? By donating that additional $2.99 that is well needed at the end of the month, okay? Thank you so much. Second thing I would like to talk about, fishing expos. A lot of people have been messaging me about this on Instagram, Facebook, via email, and even here commenting on YouTube, right? People want to know, man, is Eurotackle and EPF doing any expos in 2024? Well, sadly, Ben's schedule this year, right, owner of Eurotackle, is very busy, so we're not doing any expos in 2024. However, our friends from Kraz Outdoors, Randy and Debbie, they are doing many expos around the area, and they're going to be carrying Eurotackle products, okay? They are going to be at the Harrisburg show first week of February. They are going to be at the Philly Fishing Show second week of February, okay? And there is a chance, I'm throwing this out right now, there is a chance, okay, that I am going to be in both of those shows only for a day on a Saturday, okay? It's going to be kind of like a noon to afternoon type of deal. I'm going to be at the Kraz Outdoors booth, right? And you can come over, talk to me, take a photo if you want, buy some Eurotackle lures. They're going to have my signature baits as well, right? EPF Swim, EPF Grub, EPF Minnow. So there's that. Once I have more specific dates and times in mind, after I talk to Randy about it, right, I'm going to shoot another video here, post it on the channel, and let you know when I am going to be there, okay? So you can stop by, talk to me, take a photo, we can talk about fishing, fool around, we can even walk around the expo for a little bit if there's not a lot of people, you know, because technically I'm working for nobody. So we're going to have a fun time, all right? Last thing I would like to talk about just before bringing the fishing footage for you all, I want to let you know that this job as a content creator is not that easy during the winter time, in particular here in the Northeast, right? This is not Florida. I've been trying my best to shoot some contents for you folks, and I've been failing miserably. It is just the way it goes. The weather in this country hasn't been helping a lot for the past few weeks. You know, we got cold fronts in different parts of the country, right? A lot of rain. So 2 weeks ago, I went to Reno, Nevada. I wanted to shoot some videos from the Truckee River, catching some lifers. I did the best that I could with water temperatures being in the range of 32 to like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, right? Some parts of the river were frozen solid. And sadly, I didn't do good. I didn't catch any fish. I ended up just taking a few photos of chickens, as you can see over here, right? So at least it wasn't like a total bummer type of thing. Then last week, right? Actually this week, because I'm shooting this right now, I thought it would be a wonderful idea to go to New Orleans, Louisiana to shoot some YouTube videos, right? I was so excited about it. I was like, dude, this is it. We're gonna go down there. I'm gonna shoot some fire videos, right? We're going to slay. Well, guess what? As it turns out, you can't really control Mother Nature. I went down there for 3 days of fishing, and every day it was raining. It was raining badly. It was foggy on the last day. So I ended up not shooting any videos down there as well. Which is why today's video here on the platform is going to be kind of like an old footage type of video, right? Well, thinking positively, I did shoot a few chicken photos right down in Louisiana, in New Orleans. So it is not like it was a total bummer, you know? But anyways, right, today's video that you folks are about to watch is a video that I shot in July of 2023, more specifically July 25th or 26th of 2023. I was chasing the rosy face shiner, right, which would be a lifer for me. And you know what, I'm not going to throw any more spoilers. Leo, roll the footage for today's video, okay? And hopefully next time when you see me over here, I'm going to have some fresh winter footage directly from Philly for you all right? In today's episode of Extreme Philly Fishing, and to celebrate our return to the YouTube channel, we're going to be doing some hardcore microfishing. I know what you're thinking right now as you watch this video, ladies and gentlemen. You're probably thinking, man, how can microfishing be hardcore, right? After all, we are talking about the art of catching tiny species of fish, usually less than 3 inches long, with tiny mouths that don't fight back at all. So I mean, hardcore microfishing, it is kind of like a paradox, isn't it? Well, I tell you all what, as you watch this YouTube video, you are going to find out why it is going to be hardcore, all right? Main objective of the day will be to catch a rosy face shiner, Dinotropis rubellus, which is actually a native shiner from the mighty Susquehanna River basin, right? Today we're here in Harrisburg, in Pennsylvania, and check it out. The Susquehanna River, well, is looking a little bit higher than usual because of all the summer rain that we have been getting recently. In order to catch these shiners, we're going to be using a rig that many anglers out there have never even heard of, okay? We're going to be using a high-low Tanago rig. That's right, I've said it. Look at that, man. This is your typical high-low rig, but instead of the size 8s, 4s, 10, 12s, we're going to be using size 30 Tanago hooks, which are hooks made especially for microfishing. Tiny shiners, tiny darters, with just very, very small pieces of red wigglers. So that being said, hey, I've explained to you all what we're going to do today. All that we need to do now is, you know what I'm saying, man? Talk the talk, walk the walk, right? All that it is left is for us to catch some fish. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Got to get that 3x5 photo tank ready. I'm gonna leave this down over here, but as you folks can see, there's a lot of vegetation right around this area. I don't know how well the GoPro can show you that, but usually the shiners, they like hanging out right behind these patches of grass. So all you do is you blind cast your Tanago out there, right behind a patch of grass, and that's about it. We just wait for the bite. Boy, look at that. Look at that, boy. Oh yeah, we got our first shiner of the day. Look how tiny that thing is right over there, right? 2.5 inches tops, something like that, right? We put it in the photo tank, just like that. Booyah! And we can get a nice view of our shiner right over here, right? Swimming on top over there. All right, fellas, I have no idea what that one is right now, so give me a few minutes to properly identify it. This is definitely one of those funky, very, very funky Dinotropis type of samples. And everyone in the microfishing and live listing community knows how troublesome the nootropies can be when it comes to identification, right? So check it out. We got the little shiner right there on the bottom of the photo tank. I'll tell you what, at first glance, I believe this to be a spot tail shiner, the Nootropies Hudsonius, which is a species that I have caught previously. And that is because I can tell you right off the bat, after taking photos of this fish, that this fish has the dorsal fin right above the pelvic fin when it comes to its origin. Not to mention that when it comes to its anal fin raise, it has the count of 8, right? Now the thing is, for the rosy face shiner that we're looking for, the anal fin raise would have to be 10 or above, and its dorsal fin, the origin, would be much back when it comes to the origin of the pelvic fin, you see? Now there is a similar species over here, right, when it comes to the spot tail shiner. So just to make 100% sure that we've got the right thing, I am actually going to kill this fella. That's right. I'm going to get my pair of scissors over here, and off camera, okay? I'm going to do a single cut. Boom. That's it. Behind its head, all right? Pow! That's right, dude. We just disposed of the fish, all right? Now, if the peritoneum of this fish is actually black or white, that is going to determine what this particular species is, believe it or not. So I'm going to cut the belly of the fish a little bit open, and we're going to take a look at its peritoneum, which is the lining of its belly, okay? And if the lining of its belly is actually silvery and not black, oh yeah, as you folks can see, it is silvery inside. It is not black at all, right? That means that this one was indeed a spot tail shiner, okay? The other species over here that would be similar to this one would be the Eastern Silvery Minnow, which is an entire different genus, and its peritoneum is actually black. So yeah, no lifer and no new species for the 2023 species marathon, all right? By the way, if this video is a little bit noisy, I apologize in advance, okay? Right behind the camera here, we got people setting up for a concert that is going to be tonight here in Harrisburg, right? And it just so happens that, obviously, the microfishing spot is right behind it. That being said, I don't want to spend too much time over here. I'm going to save this little fella as cut bait. It is not going to go to waste. Let's try to catch some more shiners and get the heck out of here to the next spot. There was one patch of grass that was closer to shore. Maybe if we try behind this one over here, you never know, right? Oh yeah, look how much closer this patch of grass is from the shore, right? And there's a bunch of tiny shiners swimming right behind it too. Boy, you drop this one back here, you never know. Something different may just show up. They love those little current breaks. Oh yeah, got a hit already. Light hit, but got a shiner, boy. Got a shiner. Now, is it the same shiner as the ones that we've caught previously, or is it something different, right? That is the main question. And the scales of the shiners, they can come off so easily that I don't want to touch them with dry hands, which is why I bring them to the photo tank. In it goes, and then I identify them. Sadly, it is the same as the previous one. Looks how he swims, huh? Peacefully in there. These shiners, they don't have a lot of physical features, right? They're just silvery with a little black stitch on the side, a little gold. But when you microfish out there, let me tell you something, you never know when you're going to land something extremely beautiful and extremely colorful, like the darters that we catch out there, right? I mean, that is a very good example. We got some beautiful darters here on the YouTube channel in the past with all different types of ranges of colors, from red to orange and yellow, different types of patterns, right? And that is one of the things that makes microfishing extremely fun. Kind of like collecting the different species for the Pokedex, right? But that being said, yeah, we found a school of spot-tail shiner. I'm still blind casting the high-low rig Tanago out there, but that's all the duty is showing up at the moment, right? Have you ever seen, by the way, someone just cast a high-low rig, size 30 hooks in a big river? That's what it makes it hardcore, you feel me? All right, let's punch it. Let's punch it out there a little bit more and see if anything else shows up. Hey man, this is not the only patch of grass that can have fish, right? Look at those patches of grass all the way out there. Let's cast a little bit outwards. That's right. Below the grass, right there. I mean, behind the grass. Huh, no shiners on the grass out there? Oh my goodness gracious, what is that? Bigger shiner. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, cast it on the grass out there, man. Different stuff shows up, huh? What we got here? This is a bigger shiner. Oh, it is definitely a cyprinella. Oh yes, and there are two different species of cyprinella here in the Susquehanna River, right? One is the spotfin shiner, the Cyprinella ispiloptera, and the other one is the satin fin shiner, the Cyprinella analostana. I will have to count anal fin rays to see which one this one is. Will you look at that, huh? Cyprinella are just so sensitive. It has been in the photo tank the entire time, but this dude feels like it is about to float, so I'm going to release it first, okay? We got here a little Cyprinella going back directly to the Susquehanna River. Look at that, it's slowly swimming back to the depths of this river. I did take a few photos of that little dude that I'm going... Oh, look at that, it's swimming up again. I did take a few photos, but it's good, it's good. It's swimming against the current, just chilling now under the grass. I'm going to leave a few photos here in this video of that Cyprinella. It turned out to be a spot fin shiner, the Cyprinella ispiloptera. If you look at the anal fin, right? I did the anal fin ray count, and it was actually 8 anal fin rays, which is signature of that particular species of fish, okay? The satin fin shiner, the Cyprinella analostana, actually has 9 anal fin rays. Otherwise, they pretty much look pretty alike. So yeah, all right, we got some species from over here. I think I'm about ready to move spots. I'm going to dispose of the trash that we caught there around the wood. I don't know, folks, no rosy face shiner so far, but I'm about to move downstream after the dam down there where there's more current and less grass, and I'm going to hit some rocky areas to see if our lifer is going to show up today. Whew! We did quite a little bit of walking. It is 11:49 a.m. and as you folks can see, we just passed the dam area here in Harrisburg, right? This is the dam zone. Very dangerous area around here because it doesn't have any railings on the side and the water is very powerful. And guess what? On my way to the fishing spot to catch some more micros, which is actually down there by those trees, I kind of thought to myself, you know what, man? Why don't we give a few casts over here with an inline spinner, right around this current area, right? So I gave a few casts around and check it out. I actually, whoa, take it easy, buddy. Why are you playing dead here in the photo tank, huh? I know that you were lively. I actually ended up landing accidentally our first fall fish of 2023, which by the way is a native species also to the Susquehanna River watershed, right? The Semotilus corporalis. Look how silvery it is, right? It's been inside the photo tank for a little while. It was playing dead, so I guess what, I'm gonna release it over here. There it goes. Yeah, all right, it went under the rock crack, but don't worry, it's very lively. It's just playing dead for you all here. I took real good care of it. So anyways, that was like a new species for 2023. Just giving a few casts here for like smallies and other fish. Now, yeah, I think I'm finally going to switch back to the Tanago for that hardcore micro fishing. You feel me? So I'm gonna put the stuff in here, and you know what? Let's just start heading towards those trees, because man, I'm still going after that rosy face shiner. Oh boy. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, the situation here in Harrisburg is dire. I mean, look at all this junk, right? Now, I understand that some of the stuff may have floated over here due to the rain, right? The rain comes and the water gets high, and then all sorts of trash just kind of floats up here the river. But not all of the trash around here is from the rain, you know? Man, there's a lot of interesting things going on in Harrisburg, I'll tell you that. Look at this. What is that? Some type of pants together with blanket? Bro, I don't even want to know what that is. Feels like I'm in Brazil now, looking at macumba stuff. Look at this, man. People living whole bait fish containers over here. Man, it's bad, man. I mean, it is bad in Philly too, but let me tell you, it's bad down here, okay? I think I'm going to stay around this area. The river is still raging from the rain yesterday, as you folks can see, right? If you've watched any of my previous videos that I've shot here at the Susquehanna River, excuse me, you know that the water is not usually like this. There's a little current break that this falling branch from the tree kind of creates over here. So I'm really thinking maybe, just maybe, if I punch the Tanago around this area over here, I will be able to land some shiners. There should be some shiners in the current breaks, right? I'm going to give a few more casts, and then I think I'm pretty good, pretty ready to call it a day. Let me change the spinner back to the Tanago. Okay, let's get some water into the photo tank. All right, photo tank is ready. Actually, you know what? We don't close it like that. We leave it open so that when the fish comes up, we go from whoop to there. That's a good plan. All right, let's see here. We got our Tanago ready. Instead of a high-low single Tanago hook, I legit can't see anything in that water. I mean, it is pretty saturated. It's all muddy. I'm just gonna drop it right here and hope that it doesn't get snagged. That's about it. Gotta adjust the angle a little bit. Nada, no bites. Gotta move the Tanago around a little bit. Oh, easy, bro, easy, son. What is this? That ain't, oh, take it easy. Go into the tank, bro. Go into the tank, son. That did not look like a shiner, bro. What is that? I think it is a chub of some type. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm pretty positive that's a river chub. This is actually a species that you can't really find around my area at all, right? It is not in the Delaware River system. Check it out, how beautiful it is. I'm going to release it first, and then I'm going to leave a photo for you folks here, okay, on the video. But yeah, we got a little river chub, okay? There you go, the Nokomis micropogon. I'm gonna leave the photo up here for you all. It is really the only Nokomis that the Susquehanna River has, so you know, it can't be anything else. If you folks follow the videos here on the channel, though, you know that I've got plenty of these Nokomis, different types, right? Especially down in Roanoke, Virginia. I'm going to leave one of those videos in the description, I mean in the cards and in the description. All right, let's give a few more casts over here and go get some Mexican food, because boy, I'm getting hungry. Take it easy now, fish. Take it easy, my man. Almost like instant hit. Look at that. Look at the size of it too. On the Tanago, son. I've been catching a smorgasbord of different species over here on the Tanago hook. Man, when I say that, I'm not even making that. This is like a damn buffet at this fishing spot. You really can't make that up. And the sizes vary a lot too. It's not just like fish under 3 inches. Sometimes a big chub. Well, this is not. Oh, easy now, bro. Easy. Go into the photo tank, man. Wow, you know, it's not like a big chub, but sometimes you will have like a 4-incher and stuff like that. Just show up right over here. Look at that, man. How many species do you all think is inside this tank, right? Boy, a naked eye to the average angler, it's all shiners, all minnow, all bait. Let me show you a little something, okay? We got here some river chubs, right? So this one right over here, that is a Nokomis micropogon. This is the one that we just caught too, right? There you go, look at that. Nokomis micropogon, river chub. And then we got here a very beautiful, my man, look at that. This is a very beautiful spawning colors, okay? A spot fin shiner, Cyprinella, Spiloptera, going back there. We got the ones that we caught at the initial spot earlier today, right? This is actually the spot tail shiner, Notropis hudsonius. And finally, this is actually the only one that I caught today from this spot too. This is a blunt nose minnow, the Pimephales notatus. All right, look at that, beautiful. Of course, the species that I've caught before, but like I said, you know, smorgasbord of different spots here on the Susquehanna River. Know what? As always, I'm going to leave the catches of the day over here. When I told you all at the beginning of this video that this was going to be a hardcore microfishing video, a lot of you didn't believe me, right? Hey, if you are a regular angler, how many people do you see out there casting size 30 hooks in the rivers, blind casting just like that, high-low rig? Never, huh? That's because this is hardcore. Let me tell you something, man. How many people do you see out there that you need to cut the fish open, and in order to identify, you need to look at the peritoneum, the lining of the stomach, to tell people, yeah, this is what it is, right? Not very often, right? That's because this is hardcore, boy. How many people do you see? This is a little bit more common, but how many people do you see out there that you need to count the rays of the fins in order to tell people this is what it is or that's what it is, huh? Not very often now, huh? Man, let me tell you, the devotion goes that deep over here. This is why this is hardcore microfishing. We may not have caught that rosy face shiner today, but we did add 2 more species to the 2023 species marathon, huh? The spot fin shiner, Cyprinella Spiloptera, and that accidental fall fish, right? The Semotilus corporalis. Hey, if there's one thing that you can't control when you're out here fishing, that is the weather, right? It rains a lot, the river's high. We try to make the most out of it. But I hope that you folks enjoyed this video. Hey, I hope that you all miss me, right? I'm took an extended vacation to spend some time with family. I'm gonna talk about this in another video, but for now, I hope you enjoyed this one today. I'll see you all next time. Tie lines and take it easy.